Minister Salotono Cruz officially inaugurates Cruz thanked advisor Dr. Krele Holeyome for upgrading of school. Free screening camp for congenital heart disease held on March 12 at District Hospital Dimapur. Camp organized by Health City Hospital Guwahati in partnership with RBSK Nagaland. Massive landslide blocks Roning Anini Road in Arunachal Pradesh early Tuesday morning on the Endling Roning Anini Road. Large part of mountain suddenly falls between two places called Anguli. Lok Sabha rejects idea of achieving peace in Manipur through force. Instead, demands political solution to ongoing crisis. Opposition criticizes BJP-led NDA government's handling of ethnic violence in Manipur. Wrestling Federation of India announces selection trials for upcoming Asian Championship to be held at Delhi's Indira Gandhi Sports Complex on March 15. Hello viewers, good evening. You are watching English Primetime. This is Imlison Limchen. Now news in details. The Government High School, Midland, Kohima was officially inaugurated by Salotono Cruz, Minister for Women Resource Development and Horticulture, Government of Nagaland, on March 12. Cruz thanked Dr. Krelelole Yome, Advisor for School Education and the School Education Department for upgrading the school, emphasizing the importance of government schools and the benefits provided to students, including midday meals, free uniforms, and textbooks. The school, which began as a lower primary school in 1967, now has enrollment of 177 students with 27 students in class 9.
But sometimes it is not so, like the government schools. So, when the teachers are dedicated, we must say government schools are the best. Government schools, not only the teachers being very qualified, but the government loves our people so much. The government is helping our people so much. We must not forget. The Nagaland government, the Indian government, they are helping a lot in the school. We all know that when we send our children to government school, we don't have to pay fees, no admission fee, no school fees. Uniforms are given, books are given. I heard notebooks are also going to be given this year from the director. And midday meals are given, right? So, see, everything is provided for the children. Everything is provided for our children. And we can send our children to our own colony nearby. You don't have to spend money for the bus fare, for the taxi fare.
On March 12 at District Hospital Dimapur, organized by Health City Hospital Guwahati in partnership with RBSK Nagaland. The camp aimed to screen children aged 0 to 18 years for heart disease, with doctors highlighting signs of CHD in babies, including bluish or pale skin, rapid breathing, and large abdomen. Children diagnosed with CHD will receive a free treatment at a hospital, ensuring early detection and care for those with heart conditions.
Thank you so much, Nltv. Ahunian time tina I uparagane like yadi thaka manuan bar bishi khushi pai ase. Aro regarding this program, ito inakase ki government ba in panel gurina ase hospital gando. So, like previous year kandi bi Sicha Hospital, ido Imphal pra ase, aro Sky Hospital, tai kan bi ahi thake. Kilole, it's already impaneled with the government of Nagaland, and so ido heart screening do time to time screening thake, free thake de, free ase. Aro so far idia impanel guren thaka do Guwahati, ido health city, ido anloti impanel guren ase. So they are coming for the first time. Nah, though it's a very good turn-up. So far, for 50 hole ase patients to aji screen ko hole la do. To kina jawo idu to later on we'll see. Nah, Olivi, what's the thing about it? About the RBSK is like we have 4 Ds. Idu defects at birth. Nah, or diseases inaga alak charta ase 4 Ds ko. To tati bra tati heart laga aro especially. Free of cost, like RPSK la scheme ekta ase, program ekta ase. Idu RPSK ko ado Rashtriya Bal Swasti Karyakram koi. To itula program under de free coverage de, like device surgery bi hoy, kumba do open surgery bi hoi jai. To idu kan do sob to impanel kurina thaka karne do, aro along with that CMHS idu ki ase idu kan bi use group right. Suppose like RPSK ba cover group parna ekoli do. Ayushman card through idu ba fully coverage to dia nishina lagi ase kali idu do some few expenses thayo pare itu ase aro pagi laga do idu do sob free ba takan treatment de ase. Thank you so much Nltv.
Advisor Agriculture Matung Yantan distributed 16 transportation vehicles to farmers, producer companies, FPCS in Kohima, Nagaland under the mission Organic Value Chain Development for Northeast Region, Phase 4 on Tuesday. This initiative aims to enhance transportation connectivity, enabling farmers to access nearby markets and increase productivity. The department has distributed around 50 vehicles so far and plans to provide subsidies for bank financing to interested farmers. The program also includes training for CEOs and board of directors on business planning, accounting, and marketing strategies.
Today also, it is a proud moment, a moment which we have been looking forward. Transport vehicles to transport our realizing the nature, the terrain, and also the poor transport connectivity. Reaching the farm producers to the market is a big challenge that we all know. And the transport cost involved in transporting our producers, this is also huge, it's very high. Last month we went to Pungo area, Kiferi Pungo area. We learned that truck hiring charge from Kimobu to Pungo Kiferi is 85,000 Nltv. And we also carry our producers to the nearest market also becomes a big problem because of the need for transportation vehicles. So today, 16 new trucks have been added in the fleet, to transport our agricultural producers. Last week, as mentioned by our ABC, we have flagged off into 4 refrigerated vans. Today, another 16, already about 40 in just 2 weeks' time added in the transportation fleet. You are all, your NBCs have a focused rock, which you have mentioned, many of you have mentioned. So, those are the producers that you have to carry in your truck. Primary agriculture, yes. In order to earn, in order to sustain, you have to also carry other things. Understood? But those producers, those focus crops should be your, focus item for carrying in your vehicles. So that should be given the focus attention. So I congratulate all of you and wish you all the best, and I hope that we will do justice to the given vehicles. As you have heard, Varsity is a very important program which is launched about now, I think it's about 10 years, 19 years. It was launched in 2015-16. We are now in the fourth phase of its implementation. I think 53 FPOs have been formed under this, isn't it? With the fourth phase this time. So many FPOs have been formed, and the objective is that this northeastern, this mission organic value chain development for northeastern region, this very scheme is to be implemented through FPOs. And a focused crop which is to be linked to market. That is the basic objective of.
Now we'll have a short break and we will be right back soon. Welcome back, viewers. You're watching English Primetime. 26th Annual Varsity Sports Meet 2025 of the Nagaland University Students' Union, Lumami, commenced today at Dr. T. Au Sports Complex with great enthusiasm, bringing students together to celebrate sportsmanship and competition. A significant highlight of the event was the speech delivered by Vice Chancellor of Nagaland University, Professor Jagdish K. Patnaik, who acknowledged the institution's commitment to providing top-tier infrastructure for both academic and sports. He emphasized that the institution has made significant efforts to ensure students have the best facilities to nurture their talents and skills. He noted that while substantial progress has been made, some do not fully utilize or appreciate the available infrastructure. However, he assured that efforts would be made in the coming year to address these gaps with a particular focus on the sports and administrative departments. Professor Jagdish officially declared the Games open, setting the stage for a series of exhilarating sports events in the coming days. Embracing the theme, Ignite, Envision, Conquer, the Varsity Sports Meet inspired students to surpass their limits and seize victory. As the competition commenced, students are expected to showcase their talent and potential, collaborative spirit, and true sportsmanship, uplifting the spirit of this annual event. The School of Agricultural Sciences, Nagaland University, Metsifema campus has successfully organized an on-farm demonstration on seed treatment and integrated pest management on summer crops at Sirhima village on March 10. The event aimed to equip farmers with practical knowledge and hands-on experience in seed treatment techniques and pest management strategies. The technical session on seed bioprinting and seedling dibbling was conducted by Assistant Professor Dr. Hijam Niranbala Devi. She demonstrated on advanced seed treatment techniques to improve germination and seedling vigor and strengthening resistance to diseases. The technical session on integrated pest management was conducted by Assistant Professor Dr. Sabiti Pavan. This segment focused on the biological control of insect pest management, covering basic practical demonstrations on light traps and yellow sticky traps. Notably, the initiative emphasized the importance of scientific agricultural practices in ensuring better crop yields and sustainable farming. The Farmers' Cell at Nagaland University remains committed to supporting the farming community throughout continuous education and outreach programs. The event concluded with feedback from participants, marking the successful completion of an insightful and practical learning experience for farmers. The School of Agricultural Sciences at Nagaland University's Metsifima campus inaugurated its 28th inaugural Sports Week with great enthusiasm on March 11. Achumemo Kikon, MLA and Chairman of SDPDB Bandari, Government of Nagaland, graced the occasion, emphasizing the importance of leadership, education and integrity in shaping the nation's future. Kikon encouraged students to uphold ethical values, participate in clean elections, and develop discipline and leadership skills through sports. The event featured a football match between 4 competing houses, and Kikon challenged the students to drive positive societal change. A landslide occurred on the Roing Anini Road in Arunachal Pradesh on Tuesday morning, blocking the road between Anguli. Fortunately, no vehicles were traveling on the road at the time, and no injuries were reported. The landslide is attributed to the cutting of mountains to widen the road, which has led to the frequent landslides in the area. As a result, the Roing Anini Road is currently closed, leaving many tourists stranded in Anini. The Lok Sabha has rejected the idea of achieving peace in Manipur through force, instead demanding a political solution to the ongoing crisis. During a 6-hour discussion, opposition members criticized the BJP-led NDA government's handling of ethnic violence in the state, with Manipur MP Alfred Kangam Arthur stating that the government's peace at gunpoint approach has failed. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman responded by asserting that the law and order situation in Manipur has improved and the center will provide financial support for economic development. However, opposition members urged the government to listen to the concerns of the people and address structural inequalities in resource allocation. The issue has been ongoing for over 600 days, with thousands suffering, and the government is under pressure to find a lasting solution.
consisting of members of that state, assembly elected from the hill areas of that state, and for the modifications to be made in the rules of business of the government and in the rules of procedure of the legislative assembly of the state, and for any special responsibility of the governor in order to secure the proper functioning of such committee. That is the constitutional provision, sir. As per that, on the 20th of June, 1972, a presidential proclamation by none other than the president of this nation, President V.V. Giri, issued a notification. This notification is very clear, sir. Again, there are many paragraphs, many schedules. Out of that, I would like to quote what is relevant to the budget. Before any 5-year plans or annual plans of the state are finalized by the government of the state, proposals in this behalf which shall show separately the plan schemes proposed to be taken up in the hill areas and the rest of the state shall be placed before the committee, and the views of the committee shall be taken into account before the plans are finalized. Mr. Chair, sir, I have believed in this nation, in the Constitution. I am very certain that this House too believes in that. We have already bypassed the Constitution. When you, in the budget, this is the budget, it is in the members' portal. I've had it printed out. For the first time, I am seeing 8 different forms of, presentations. Normally, I have been in the state legislature, that is why I'm saying. This is the second budget session that I'm participating in this parliament. Chairman, sir, it is a very simple document. Demand for grants, for discussion. Why have you made it so complicated? What does the law of this nation say? It is very clear. So that these proportionate assets are not created between the hills and the valley. Hills, 95% or 98% are occupied by the tribals in Manipur. Speaker, sir, Chair, sir, when disproportionately assets are created, problems have to occur. It is my duty to bring forth before this august House if there are any anomalies, so that going forth, the paths will be straightened out. Mr. Chair, sir, in the fall of 2021, which is somewhere around from August to October, we have had the privilege of calling on the Honorable President, who was Mr. Ramnath Kovind, the Honorable Home Minister, who was then also Mr. Amit Shah, the Law Minister of the nation, who is the Parliamentary Affairs Minister today, and on behalf of the Honorable Prime Minister, we met Mr. G. Kishan Reddy ji. We placed before them the problems that are being faced in the state of Manipur with regard to administration of the hills. I was very, very certain as part of that delegation, it was a full delegation of the Hill Areas Committee. When we met all our esteemed leaders of this nation, we were assured that all our grievances would be looked into. I never, ever in my life felt that though the state of Manipur may have made it a nominal provision, I never expected that the Union of India today, when we are at a position or in a position to ensure that the legislation of business with regard to the budget of Manipur is clearly as by law established. We have not yet adhered to that, Mr. Chair, sir. When you go into the budget, I have already chaired 6 meetings in the district level Disha committees. The marginalized and the poor of our nation, so is also my constituency.
Manipur security forces have carried out a series of successful operations, arresting 12 militants belonging to different proscribed groups, including Kanglek Park Communist Party, Kangle Yaol Khanna Loop, and People's Revolutionary Party of Kangle Park. The militants were involved in various activities such as extortion and were found with arms and ammunition. Following Mizoram Chief Minister Lalduhoma's controversial remark against Congress MLA C. Mungliangchunga, the Congress party geared up to stage a protest on Wednesday. With protests being staged, the Mizoram Assembly House road was sealed off. The protest comes in response to Congress claiming that the CM's remark is an insult that was directed at the senior leader during a recent assembly session. The president of the Aizawl District Congress Committee, Lalmilthanga Phachua, condemned the CM's statement and noted that the leader of the House, Lalduhoma, ordered a veteran Congress politician and MLA C. Mungliangchunga to apply for an anticipatory bill. In addition, government employees were also humiliated without any respect. Through this protest, the Congress party has demanded a public apology from the Chief Minister. Meanwhile, security measures has also been tightened around the assembly premises, with barricades placed on key roads leading to the Mizoram Legislative Assembly to prevent any disruptions. The ruling government is yet to issue an official response to the protest or the allegations raised by Congress leaders. The situation remains tense, with opposition leaders vowing to escalate their agitation if the Chief Minister does not retract his remarks. Further developments are awaited as political tensions continue to rise in Mizoram. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has emphasized the northeastern region's vital role in building a developed India, citing its immense potential to attract global attention, particularly in tourism. Shah praised the region's youth for having the highest IQ in India and acknowledged the region's diversity with over 220 tribal groups and 200 dialects and languages. However, he noted that the region faced a 40-year delay in development due to insurgency, separatism, and terrorism, but assured that the Narendra Modi government is committed to the region's development, unity, and peace.
नॉर्थ ईस्ट भारत सरकार के दिल के बहुत नजदीक है, हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी के दिल के बहुत नजदीक है। सिर्फ बजट का आवंटन नहीं, नॉर्थ ईस्ट का विकास, नॉर्थ ईस्ट की एकता, नॉर्थ ईस्ट की शांति, ये तीनों के लिए भारत सरकार पूर्ण रूप से कटिबद्ध है। जो 4 दशक बिगड़ गए, इसको देखकर रोने का समय नहीं है। अब अच्छा समय आया है आगे के 4 दशक का प्लानिंग कर 47 में महान भारत की रचना करने में नॉर्थ ईस्ट का सबसे बड़ा योगदान हो। ये समय पूरे दुनिया को टूरिज्म की दृष्टि से आकर्षित करने की क्षमता हमारे उत्तर पूर्व के अंदर है। उत्तर पूर्व के अंदर भारत के सबसे ज्यादा आईक्यू वाले युवा उपलब्ध है। यहां 220 से ज्यादा जनजातीय समूह रहते हैं, 160 से ज्यादा जनजातियां निवास करती हैं, 200 से ज्यादा अधिक भाषाएं और बोलियां उपलब्ध हैं, 50 यूनिक प्रकार के त्योहार जो पूरे विश्व में आपको नहीं मिलेंगे वो हमारे नॉर्थ ईस्ट में मिलते हैं। और पूरी दुनिया जिसको मानती है, एक्नॉलेज करती है, ऐसी 30 से ज्यादा नृत्य शैलियां केवल नॉर्थ ईस्ट के अंदर है। और इस सारी स्ट्रेंथ के बावजूद, उत्तर प्रदेश से बड़े भूभाग होने के बावजूद, पूरे देश में सबसे ज्यादा प्राकृतिक संपदा होने के बावजूद हमारा उत्तर पूर्व क्यों पिछड़ गया? नॉर्थ ईस्ट क्यों पिछड़ गया? आतंकवाद और अलगाववाद को खड़ा किया गया, हिंसा, ड्रग, ब्लॉकेड, बंद और उत्तर पूर्व में भी प्रांतवाद, ये सब ने हमारे उत्तर पूर्व को अनेक टुकड़ों में बांट कर रख दिया और इसके परिणाम स्वरूप लगभग 40 साल जब पूरा देश विकास के रास्ते पर आगे चल रहा था, हमारा उत्तर पूर्व पिछड़ता गया, पिछड़ता गया, पिछड़ता गया और विकास की दृष्टि से तो बहुत पिछड़ा। उसमें सबसे बड़ा बाधक बना अलगाववाद और आतंकवाद के अनेक ग्रुप सबसे बड़े बाधक बने। मित्रों, आज मैं इतना जरूर कहना चाहता हूं, क्योंकि मैं भारतीय जनता पार्टी का नेता हूं, इसलिए नहीं कहना चाहता, मगर भारतीय जनता पार्टी का शासन देश में जब जब आया, उत्तर पूर्व को हमने प्रायोरिटी दी। अटल जी की सरकार बनी, इस देश में इतने बड़े भूभाग के लिए, पिछड़े हुए भूभाग के लिए कोई अलग मंत्रालय नहीं था। अलग मंत्रालय की स्थापना अटल जी ने करी, अनेक योजनाओं की शुरुआत करी और जब नरेंद्र मोदी जी की सरकार आई, उत्तर पूर्व को भारत सरकार के हर कार्यक्रम में केंद्र बिंदु बनाने का काम नरेंद्र मोदी सरकार ने। नॉर्थ ईस्ट भारत सरकार के दिल के बहुत नजदीक है, हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी के दिल के बहुत नजदीक है। सिर्फ बजट का आवंटन नहीं, नॉर्थ ईस्ट का विकास, नॉर्थ ईस्ट की एकता, नॉर्थ
An incident of an elder brother being stabbed to death by his own brother took place at Dali Samaguri in Titabar, Assam. The victim's brother, named Montu Karmakar, was allegedly killed by his brother Pandey Karmakar over a domestic dispute. The younger brother was in an inebriated condition when he stabbed his elder brother to death.
খবৰ পোৱা মতে ধলি চামগুৰি বাগিচা লাইনত পাণ্ডে কৰ্মকাৰৰ মৃত্যু হৈছে বুলিকে গম পাইছোঁ, যিহেতু দাৰে ঘপিয়াইছে বুলি গম পাইছোঁ। ককায়েকে মন্টু কৰ্মকাৰ, আমাৰ সকলো এই ওচৰ পাছৰ মানুহ ওলাই আহিছে।
কিহৰ কাৰণে ঘটনাটো হৈছে?
এই ঘটনাটো সঁচা কথা ক'বলৈ গ'লে মানে মদৰ পৰা হৈছে।
হয়,
যিহেতু মদটো খালে মানে মানুহৰ জ্ঞানটো হেৰুৱাই দিয়া হয় আৰু সেই মদটো যেতিয়ালৈকে ইয়াত নিষিদ্ধ নহ'ব, ইয়াত আগতো এনেকৈ কিছুমান ঘটনা হৈ গৈছে। যিহেতু আপোনালোকে গম পাইছে, যোৰহাট মেডিকেল ভৰি পৰিছিলে। এইখন বাগিচাই হয়, এইখন ধলি চামগুৰি বাগিচাই হয়, ইয়াৰ পৰাই ভৰি পৰিছিলে। মদৰ বিখ্যাত বুলি ক'লে এইখন বাগিচাই হয়, ইয়াৰ পৰা যোৰহাট মেডিকেল ভৰি পৰিছিলে, আপোনালোকে জানে। যিহেতু সেই মদটোৰ পৰাই আজি এই মৃত্যুবৰণ কৰিবলগীয়া হৈছে বা আজি এই মাদাটো হৈছে বুলি আমি জানিব পাৰিছোঁ।
মোক সদায় কাজিয়া কৰি থাকে আৰু মদ খাই আহি কোম্পাৰৰ পৰা ল'ৰাটোকো ছোৱালীটোকো বুঢ়ীটোকো মাৰিছে। মোক খেদি দিলে, তাৰপিছত বৰজনাটো ক'ৰ পৰা আহিলে জানো মাৰি দিলে তাক। মই এফালৰ পৰা আহিলোঁ আৰু মই কৈছোঁ ক'ত মাৰিছোঁ বুলি পলাইয়ে দিলে, মাৰিলে আৰু সদায় মাৰি থাকে। ইও চাই থাকে বৰজনাটো, ছোৱালীটোকো মাৰি থাকে। আজিও পৰীক্ষা আছিলে ৰাতিপুৱা, ছোৱালীটো স্কুলে নগ'লে, আজি পৰীক্ষা দিবলৈ।
মানে পাণ্ডে ঘৰ খান্দি কৰি থাকে নেকি?
হয়, সদায় কৰি থাকে।
তাৰপিছত
লাইন চাইন ৱাছৰ গুচাই দিছে। তাৰপিছত সদায় কাজিয়া কৰি থাকে, কাপোৰ চাপোৰ চব পুৰাই দিলে, জুই লগাই দিলে।
আজি কি হৈছিলে ঘটনাটো? আজি ঘটনাটো কওক।
আজি কামৰ পৰা আহিছিলোঁ, মোক ভাত চব্জি বনালে, তাক খাবলৈ দিলোঁ, ভাত নেখালে। এইফালৰ পৰা আহিছোঁ ক'লে গুচি গ'ল আৰু মদ খাই আহি মোক কাজিয়া কৰিছে। ছোৱালীটোকো মাৰিলে, ল'ৰাটোকো বুঢ়ীটোকো মাৰিলে। বুঢ়ীটো বেমাৰী আছে, তাকো মাৰিলে, মোক খেদিলে, মই গুচি গ'ল। তাৰপিছত বজনাটো কেতিয়াবা আহি পিনি তাক মাৰি আছে, মই চালোঁ। তাৰপিছত আহি
To discuss on Meghalaya State Investment Promotion and Facilitation Act 2024, the Khasi Students Union and Meghalaya government legislators held a crucial meeting on Tuesday. The legislators has pledged to introduce necessary amendments to the act during the upcoming autumn season. The KSU has been deeply dissatisfied with the act as it demanded its repeal, citing concerns over provisions related to land banks and their potential impact on indigenous communities. The MSIPF Act 2024 was enacted by the state government to boost investment as it proposes the creation of land banks for lease to private investors. This provision has sparked significant opposition from the KSU. The Sikkim Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang on Wednesday announced the financial support for higher studies in MBBS, engineering and other professional fields exclusively for students who have graduated from government schools and qualified through NEET. The announcement was made during the foundation stone laying ceremony of Sikkim Global Technical University at Rong Bul GPU, Singtam in Namchi district. The establishment of the university in a remote area marks a significant step towards improving education and boosting local economic growth. Speaking on the occasion, CM Tamang expressed his delight at the initiative, stating that setting up such institutions in rural areas marks a major milestone. He emphasized the state government's commitment to establishing more private universities in remote locations to enhance educational opportunities and promote economic development. He also congratulated all those involved in the establishment of the university and expressed hope that it would nurture bright minds and help students achieve their demands while contributing to Sikkim's overall growth. A 12-year-old girl was allegedly raped by a youth identified as Amir Hussain while visiting her aunt's house in Dabka. The accused reportedly lured the minor with money and chocolates, seducing her to his home where the incident occurred. The victim's father has lodged a complaint at the Dabka police station, demanding justice for the heinous crime.
মোৰ ছোৱালী হয় আজি 2 বছৰৰ পৰা পঢ়ি আছে এতিয়া আমাৰ ৰমজান মাহৰ কাৰণে ছোৱালীটো মানে এনে ছুটি দিছে এসপ্তাহ হ'ল ঘৰত আনিছো মোৰ ছোৱালীজন গৈছে তাত ভণ্টি ঘৰতে গৈছে ইয়াত ইয়াৰ পাছতে এই ল'ৰাটো বোলে তাৰ ঘৰৰ ওচৰতে হয় সেই ল'ৰাটো মাতি লৈছে মানে ছোৱালীটো কৈছে ইফালে হা আমাৰ ঘৰটো অলপ ঝাৰু দি দিবা বোলে কিবা পইচাও দিছে বোলে 50 টকা ইয়াৰ হাতত দিছে আৰু মোৰ মাতি যেটা আছিল সৰু তাৰ হাতত 20 টকা দিছে এতিয়া ছোৱালীটোক মানে মাতি নি পেলাই মানে ঘৰৰ ভিতৰত যদি দৰ্জাটো লগাই কি কৰিছে কি নাই এটো ছোৱালীয়ে কবই তাৰ মুখৰে মোক কবলৈ একো নাই মোৰ মুখত আৰু ল'ৰাটোৰ নাম হ'ল আমিৰ হুছেইন তেওঁৰ দেউতাৰ নাম হ'ল মইনুদ্দিন ল'ৰাটো এতিয়া বৰ্তমান ঘৰতে কিবা আগৰৰ কাম কৰে নেকি তেনেকুৱা লাগে আগৰৰ কাম কৰে সি ঘৰত হয় দুটা মানে এটা আগত বিয়া পাতিছিল ল'ৰাটো এটো মাইকিটো তাক এৰি গুচি গ'লগৈ আৰু এতিয়া আৰু এটা বিয়া পাতিছিল ঘৰত আছে এটো যে ছোৱালী কিবা ঘৰৰ ভিতৰত সোমাইলে মানে কিবা বিয়া কাম কৰিছে আৰু সি মানে এতিয়া লাগিছে মানে কি কম আৰু এতিয়া মই এটো মোৰ ন্যায় লাগে আৰু ল'ৰাটোক মানে তেনেকুৱা হলে মই হেৰি কৰিম বুজিছে কৰিব লাগিব হেৰি কিবা নহলে ছোৱালীটো চাওক তোমাৰ বয়স তাৰ 12 বছৰ বয়স মোৰ ছোৱালী তাৰ লাইফটো বেকাৰ হ'ল এতিয়া কি ৰাইজক মই কৈ আছো এইটো কি কৰিব লাগে তাক এতিয়া আৰু শাস্তি কি পাব লাগে এতিয়া আৰু তাৰ শাস্তি পাব লাগে তাক ফাঁচি দিলে বেছি ভাল হৈছে ইয়াত থাকাকে নাথাকাই ভাল মই দেউতা হয় ছোৱালী মোৰ নিজৰ বৰ্ডা চাহ নাই তেনেকুৱা হৈছে বুজিছে ল'ৰাটো মানে তেনেকুৱা কাম কৰিছে ছোৱালীটো
ডবগাত আজি যেটো জঘন্য ঘটনা হৈছে অত্যন্ত নিন্দনীয় আৰু এই জঘন্য ঘটনাৰ লগত এজন অভিযুক্ত লম্পট আমিৰ নামৰ এজন অভিযুক্ত জড়িত আছে যিজনে বেয়া অপকৰ্ম কৰিবলৈ সাহস কৰিছে গতিকে ইতিমধ্যে পৰিয়ালৰ লোকে এজাহাৰ দাখিল কৰিছে আমি স্পষ্টভাৱে দাবী জনাই বিচাৰিছোঁ যে দিনক দিনে যি ধৰণে অপৰাধ বৃদ্ধি পাইছে এই ধৰণৰ অপৰাধ নিৰ্মূল কৰিব লাগে আৰু বিশেষকৈ ধৰ্ষণৰ দৰে যি অপকৰ্ম কৰিবলৈ সাহস কৰিলে এই অপৰাধীজনক অতি কম সময়ৰ ভিতৰতে কৰায়ত্ব কৰিব লাগে আৰু কঠোৰৰ পৰা কঠোৰতম শাস্তি দি আগন্তুক দিনত যাতে জিলাখনত এনে ধৰণৰ অপকৰ্ম কোনো এজন জঘন্য অপৰাধীয়ে বৰ্বৰ ঘটনা এনে ধৰণৰ জঘন্য ঘটনা যাতে কৰিবলৈ সাহস গোটাব নোৱাৰে তাৰ বাবে কঠোৰৰ পৰা কঠোৰতম শাস্তিৰ ব্যৱস্থা কৰিবলৈ আমি আৰক্ষী প্ৰশাসনক দাবী জনাইছোঁ
কথাটো হ'ল মোৰ ছোৱালী হয় আজি 2 বছৰৰ পৰা পঢ়ি আছে এতিয়া আমাৰ এই ৰমজান মাহৰ কাৰণে ছোৱালীটো মানে এনে ছুটি দি
On Wednesday, the Allahabad High Court has directed the Archaeological Survey of India to complete the whitewashing of the Jama Masjid in Uttar Pradesh's Chambal district within 1 week. Justice Rohit Ranjan Agarwal also ordered the ASI to install lights on the outer portion of the mosque. The decision comes after the court heard counsels for the parties and reviewed colored photographs of the exterior portion of the disputed site, highlighting the need for whitewashing.
कोर्ट ने डायरेक्शन दिया है कि विद इन ए वीक संभल जामा मस्जिद के अंदर वाइट वॉशिंग का काम और लाइटिंग का काम कंप्लीट करके मस्जिद कमेटी.
In a significant seizure, police intercepted an Innova car at the Amanaka checking point in Chhattisgarh's Raipur district on Tuesday, recovering rupees 1.5 crore in cash hidden inside a compartment in the trunk. The cash was found in denominations of 500, 200 and 100 rupees. Further investigation is underway to determine the source and intent used of the seized fund.
एक वाइट इनोवा चेकिंग के लिए रोकी गई और उसको जब चेक कर रहे थे तो हमें ये पता चला कि उसमें एक बैग कैश छुपा के रखा हुआ है। गाड़ी को तुरंत रोका गया और उसको थाने लाके जब उसका हम लोगों ने और उसका डेक को खोला तो उसके अंदर से काफ़ी भारी मात्रा में नोटों की गड्डियाँ मिली हैं, जिसमें 500 की गड्डियाँ, 200 की गड्डियाँ और 100 की गड्डी हैं और कुछ गड्डीज मिक्स भी हैं। तो अभी उसको कैलकुलेट किया जाएगा और देखा जाएगा कितना अमाउंट है वो लीगली ट्रांसपोर्ट हो रहा है या इलीगली ट्रांसपोर्ट हो रहा है। आज एक वाइट इनोवा चेकिंग के लिए रोकी गई और उसको जब चेक कर रहे थे तो हमें ये पता चला कि उसमें एक बैग.
So viewers, that's all for now in English Bulletin. Keep watching NLTV for more news and updates.